Thousands of years ago, in the highlands of East Africa, a powerful and mysterious civilization flourished. This civilization was known as the Kingdom of Aksum. Today, Aksum is remembered for its giant stone monuments, powerful kings, and its role as one of the greatest ancient empires in Africa. But what if the story of Aksum is even more fascinating than we think? Some historians and researchers believe that the people of Aksum may have had a deep understanding of the sky. They may have carefully observed the sun, the moon, and the stars in order to measure time, guide travelers, and understand the rhythms of nature.
Did the Aksumites study astronomy? Did their monuments connect to the movement of the sun and stars? And could this ancient African civilization have possessed knowledge of the universe that we are only beginning to understand today? In this video, we will explore the mysterious astronomical knowledge of the ancient Aksumites and uncover the secrets hidden in one of Africa's greatest civilizations.
Part 1. The Rise of the Aksumite Civilization, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. The Kingdom of Aksum began to rise around the 1st century AD in what is now northern Ethiopia and Eritrea. Over time, it became one of the most powerful civilizations in the ancient world. Aksum controlled important trade routes that connected Africa with Arabia, India, and the Mediterranean world. Merchants traveled through Aksum carrying gold, ivory, spices, and other valuable goods. Because of its strong economy and strategic location, Aksum became a center of culture, innovation, and knowledge. One of the most remarkable achievements of the Aksumites was their incredible architecture. They built massive stone monuments known as stelae. Some of these towering structures reach more than 30 meters high and weigh hundreds of tons. Even today, scientists and engineers are amazed at how the Aksumites were able to cut, transport, and erect these enormous stones without modern technology. Part 2. The Importance of the Sky in Ancient Civilizations, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Throughout human history, ancient civilizations have looked to the sky for guidance. The Egyptians aligned their pyramids with stars. The Mayans created complex astronomical calendars. Stonehenge in England is believed to align with the sunrise during the summer solstice. These ancient cultures understood that the sky followed patterns. The movement of the sun and stars could be used to measure time and predict seasons. Agriculture depended on this knowledge. Farmers needed to know when to plant crops and when to harvest them. Because Aksum was an advanced civilization, it is very possible that its people also observed the sky carefully. The sun's rising and setting points changed slightly throughout the year. By watching these movements, ancient people could mark important seasonal events. This raises an interesting possibility. Could the monuments of Aksum have been aligned with the sun or stars? Part 3. The Mystery of the Aksumite Stele, 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. The most famous structures of Aksum are its giant stone stele. These tall pillars were carved from single pieces of granite and decorated with detailed designs that resemble multi-story buildings. Historians believe that these monuments marked royal tombs or important ceremonial locations. However, some researchers have suggested that the positions of certain monuments may also relate to the movement of the sun. If this is true, the stele might have acted as markers for important times of the year. For example, during sunrise or sunset on particular days, sunlight may have aligned with certain monuments. This type of astronomical alignment has been found in many ancient cultures around the world. Although more research is needed, the possibility that the Aksumites incorporated astronomy into their architecture is fascinating. Part 4. Timekeeping and the Ethiopian Calendar, 12 o'clock to 16 o'clock. One of the most interesting aspects of Ethiopian culture is its unique calendar. The Ethiopian calendar contains 13 months and follows a system that differs from the Gregorian calendar, used in much of the world today. This calendar system reflects a long tradition of timekeeping that dates back many centuries. Ancient societies often developed calendars based on the movements of the sun and moon. By observing the length of days, the phases of the moon, and the position of stars, they could track the passage of time. It is possible that early Ethiopian and Aksumite scholars contributed to the development of this system. Their observations of the sky may have helped create accurate methods for measuring seasons and organizing religious festivals. This connection between astronomy and timekeeping shows how closely ancient societies were linked to the natural world. Part 5. Stars and Navigation, 16 o'clock to 18 o'clock. The Aksumite Empire was a major trading power. Merchants and sailors traveled long distances across deserts and seas. Before the invention of modern navigation tools, travelers relied heavily on the stars. By observing the position of certain stars in the night sky, they could determine direction and maintain their routes. For example, the North Star has long been used as a guide for navigation in many parts of the world. Although we do not know exactly which stars the Aksumites use, It is very likely that their traders and sailors used celestial navigation during their journeys. This knowledge would have been extremely valuable for maintaining trade connections across the Red Sea and beyond. Even today, many aspects of Aksumite knowledge remain mysterious. Archaeologists continue to study the monuments, inscriptions, and artifacts left behind by this remarkable civilization. New discoveries may reveal more about how the Aksumites understood the natural world. Perhaps future research will uncover stronger evidence, linking Aksumite architecture with astronomical observations. The possibility that this ancient African civilization studied the universe reminds us that human curiosity about the stars is truly universal. The Kingdom of Aksum stands as one of the greatest civilizations in African history. Its impressive monuments, powerful trade networks, and rich culture demonstrate the creativity and intelligence of its people. While many questions remain unanswered, the idea that the Aksumites observed and studied the sky adds another fascinating layer to their story. The mysteries of Aksum continue to inspire historians, scientists, and curious minds around the world. And perhaps one day, we will fully understand the ancient connection between Aksum and the stars. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about lost civilizations and the mysteries of our universe.